Hello and welcome. Today I wanted to bring to people's attention the term deadnaming. It refers to a transgender person's past title or pronoun, such as Mr., Mrs. or Miss, being used to address or refer to that person. The issue has recently come to light in this story published in several UK newspapers on the 8th of October, stating, "Transgender lawyer launches UK's first deadnaming case." Now, this character in the photo is a comedy writer called Graham Linehan, famous for British TV hit shows like Father Ted and The IT Crowd, but now finds himself being sued in the British High Court by Miss Hayden, formerly Mr. Anthony Halliday, for what she says, quote, caused her distress, and that his actions constituted harassment, a misuse of private information, and were a, quote, gross affront to her dignity as a woman. As luck would have it, Miss Hayden is a lawyer, and this potential landmark case is being made towards a high-profile UK figure who the papers describe as a critic of transgenderism. Now, most people realise there is more to a story like this. Here we have an article showing Graham has made several remarks over social media, highlighting that this person was once a male, as if to say doing so by itself constitutes abuse, rather than, certainly in my opinion, simply an issue of disclosure. I would want to know, and I certainly would not want other men, women, and more importantly children to assume this person here is a biological woman. Her complaint is that, quote, anyone can now type my name into Google and it will tell them who I used to be. I can never recover from that publication of that knowledge, and it would be absurd to try. The article again goes on to say that Graham has been a vocal critic of transgenderism, but clearly to me, this is about potentially allowing censorship of someone's history and identity. I assume this case will be made under the UK Equality Act, but much has been published through British government parliamentary papers, since, as one finding reported, quote, despite these clear legal principles governing the records in respect of trans people, we hear significant evidence that trans people encounter problems with misgendering, failure to acknowledge a person's acquired affirmed gender, and deadnaming, failure to acknowledge a person's change of name, in many situations. It appears to be a common assumption that there is such a thing in UK law as a legal name, when there is clearly not. It also appears to be assumed that the legal gender must be provided in many situations, when this is in fact neither required nor appropriate. So the most important question for the court will be, has Graham's actions been an infringement of a right to secrecy, rather than a prosecution on the grounds of simple harassment? Now, I don't know Graham's history on social media, or if he has been abusive to this person in any other way. You may consider this again to be his freedom of speech, but I hope that what the outcome of this case will show is that no one has the right to force censorship onto others, and to simply tell people that someone was once a man is surely no crime. If you like this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I will hopefully speak to you again in my next trans investigation video. If you would like more news type content, I can do so in the near future if there is something of interest. But if brand new to the channel, please take the time to research this subject, if you have not already done so, as it is becoming increasingly apparent that this topic will become an ever more important issue to our world. Take care, and thanks for watching.